Stop lying to yourself right now. Does eating clean ever feel like a weak, pathetic chore? You walk into the supermarket claiming you want results, and you just instantly surrender. You buy fake health foods with deceiving labels, chemicals that sound like a science experiment, and ridiculous prices that drain your hard-earned wallet. It feels like building discipline means throwing your entire current life out and starting from scratch. Listen up. Stop making weak excuses. Face facts. Massive research has linked the consumption of ultra-processed trash, which makes up over half the diet for lazy people everywhere, to more than 30 brutal health disasters. We are talking obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even a massive risk of an early death. The real truth? You must stop acting weak and take total control to fight back. In the next few minutes, I command you to learn 3 aggressive supermarket swaps that will build your discipline, massively explode your energy, and destroy your risk of these pathetic diseases, starting with your very next grocery run. That pathetic feeling of being totally overwhelmed in the grocery store? Stop whining right now. Winners demand to perform better, generate massive energy, and know they dominate the right choices for their bodies long term. Stop pretending the world of nutrition has gotten too complicated. The reality is, the foundation of total dominance isn't about hunting down expensive, useless garbage. It is about executing the basics and making brutal, consistent choices that build real power. And that's exactly what you will execute today. We demand discipline, not some crazy restrictive diet or cutting out entire food groups. We are simply going to destroy 3 toxic, ultra-processed traps that are currently destroying your body and swap them for powerful, affordable, and genuinely muscle-building fuels you can grab in any regular supermarket. This is about taking total control and crushing weakness. Let's attack the first and absolutely most critical meal of the day. First target, the breakfast aisle. This is where your daily war starts, and unfortunately, it's a minefield of ultra-processed poison. The absolute worst enemy here? Sugary child cereals and those brightly colored, fruit-on-the-bottom, toxic-flavored yogurts. They market this garbage as a healthy start. They use pictures of rolling fields of grain, lies about added vitamins, and yogurts that fake a serving of fruit. Turn the damn box around. The first or second ingredient is always pure sugar, followed by a toxic list of refined carbs, artificial chemicals, and preservatives. Those flavored yogurts are literally just poison. Some single-serving pots pack far more toxic added sugar than a glazed donut. Here is the brutal truth about starting your day like this. It guarantees a total energy disaster. All that sugar forces a massive spike in your blood sugar. You get a fake burst of energy, sure, but failure is inevitable. By 10 a.m., you are weak, miserable, and begging for more sugar. Day after day, this weakness not only destroys your energy, but directly builds insulin resistance, a direct path to type 2 diabetes. So, what is the ultimate solution? Execute this swap now. Plain, full-fat Greek yogurt, a fistful of seasonal or frozen berries, and a heavy dose of nuts or seeds. Let us break down why this is an absolute powerhouse. First, the Greek yogurt. It is strained, which means it packs double the muscle-building protein of weak yogurt. We demand up to 20 grams in a single serving. Protein is mandatory for staying full and dominant, so you stay focused all morning instead of crying for a snack an hour later. The straining process strips away the useless carbs and sugar. Plus, if you command a brand with live and active cultures, you arm your gut with an army of powerful probiotics for digestion and immunity. Next, smash in berries. Fresh or frozen, no excuses. They come loaded with fiber and antioxidants. The fiber slows the digestion down, destroying that weak blood sugar roller coaster. Pro tip: frozen berries are perfectly cheap, picked at peak power, and available year-round for relentless execution. Finally, dump in nuts or seeds. Grab almonds, walnuts, or chia seeds. This delivers heavy fats, serious fiber, and a powerful crunch. The combo of protein, fiber, and hardcore fat is the ultimate weapon for relentless energy. This massive breakfast takes under 60 seconds to execute perfectly and forcefully dictates the victorious trajectory of your entire day. Listen up. March straight into the dangerous territory of the snack aisle. This is where ultra-processed garbage and mindless weakness truly thrive. Your targets here are toxic potato crisps and those lying, deceptively healthy cereal bars. You grab them for convenience, for that pathetic 3 p.m. slump. or for a movie night distraction. Potato crisps are chemically engineered to manipulate your brain, that toxic blend of salt, fat, and crunch that makes weak people eat the whole bag. They offer absolutely zero nutritional value and are literally fried in inflammatory oils. But cereal bars are completely worse. They are masters of deception, pretending to be a wholesome, on-the-go fuel. Flip them over. They are literally candy bars with better marketing, loaded with toxic kinds of sugar, refined grains, and palm fat. They force that same sugar spike and crash, leaving you weak, hungry, and desperately wanting another snack. So what is the aggressive, smarter swap? A two-part weapon. A few squares of high-quality dark chocolate paired with either a fistful of fruit and nuts or raw veggies with hummus. Let us address the chocolate first. Yes, you get to eat chocolate. The mandate is choosing the correct fuel. Dark chocolate, 70% cocoa, or completely higher. Unlike its weak milk chocolate cousin, real dark chocolate packs heavy fiber, iron, and powerful antioxidants called flavonols that actively fortify heart health and heavily feed the good bacteria in your gut. A couple of squares are all you need to destroy a sweet craving in a totally dominant way. Now, attack it with something for bulk and nutrients. An apple and a fistful of almonds is a weapon for a reason. The fiber in the apple forces you full, while the protein and hardcore fats in the almonds deliver unstoppable, long-lasting energy. And if you crave savory and crunchy, the ultimate swap for crisps is a bowl of hummus with raw vegetable sticks. Carrots, cucumbers, bell peppers, execute it now. Hummus, forged from chickpeas, is a massive source of plant-based protein and fiber. Paired with the vitamins and minerals from fresh veggies, it is a mini-meal that physically rebuilds you while annihilating that crunch-craving spot. For your final mission, let us destroy a weeknight dinner staple: processed meats. We are talking about pre-packaged sausages, fake chicken nuggets, hot dogs, and the garbage on frozen pizza. They are excuses for quick meals, but they demand a brutal health cost. Processed meats are meats that have been salted, chemically cured, smoked, or loaded with preservatives. Pay attention now. The World Health Organization has classified processed meat as a Group 1 carcinogen, meaning there is absolute evidence that it causes cancer, especially colorectal cancer. They are constantly packed with sodium, toxic fats, and additives like nitrates that forge dangerous compounds inside your body. The dominant swap here is not about quitting meat, but about demanding superior quality, minimally processed fuel. Demand sausages from a local butcher or supermarket brands with an extremely high meat content and powerful ingredients. The difference is absolute. When you command sausages from a butcher or a high-quality brand that proudly screams 97% pork on the label, you eat actual food. The ingredients are literally just meat, water, and powerful seasonings like salt, pepper, and herbs. They destroy the fillers, added sugars, and chemical preservatives. You secure all the convenience and power of a savage dinner while dodging the absolute most harmful stuff. The exact rule applies to pizza night. Instead of a frozen toxic pizza, execute a massive upgrade. Start with a superior base, like a sourdough crust or a whole wheat tortilla. Smash it with a pure tomato sauce. Check the jar for 0 added sugar. Real mozzarella and pile on the veggies. Or deploy leftover roast chicken instead of garbage pepperoni. Just like that, you turn an ultra-processed mistake into a massively wholesome weapon. This is entirely about demanding absolute quality over toxic, heavy processing. Before we finish up, execute one more quick swap that forces a massive difference: your daily bread. Most mass-produced sliced bread, even the whole wheat trap, is ultra-processed. It is pumped with emulsifiers and preservatives to fake a soft texture and an unnaturally long shelf life. The mandatory swap is for true sourdough bread. Real sourdough is forged from exactly 3 things: flour, water, and salt. The power is in the natural fermentation process. It destroys some of the gluten, making it effortless to digest for strong bodies. It also plummets the bread's glycemic index, meaning it will never spike your blood sugar like weak bread. That fermentation actively neutralizes compounds that block mineral absorption, aggressively unlocking more of the good fuel for your body to weaponize. Demand a loaf from a local bakery or a brand with a pure ingredient list that absolutely rejects added yeast. Stop making excuses. 3 aggressive, affordable swaps to start fighting back against ultra-processed garbage and seize absolute control of your health. We destroyed sugary breakfasts for a protein-packed power combo. We annihilated empty-calorie snacks to the curb for smart, muscle-building indulgences. And we upgraded processed trash meats to superior, higher-quality fuel choices. Listen, this does not have to be some massive, intimidating project. You do not have to be flawless. Execute the aggressive 80-20 rule. Dominate with these healthier choices 80% of the time, and you will earn the right to enjoy treats without weak guilt. It is the brutal, consistent execution that builds a truly powerful life, forging massive energy, a dominant mind, and a perfectly destroyed risk of chronic disease. You possess the power to force these changes. Your health empire is built one aggressive step at a time, and every single execution counts. What are some of your favorite hardcore swaps? Drop them in the comments below. I demand to see your best ideas. And if you found this powerful, you are going to devour my other video on 5 hardcore breakfasts in under 5 minutes. You must watch it by clicking right here for more aggressive and explosive ideas to fuel your mornings. Finally, smash that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. You absolutely cannot afford to miss out on more brutal, realistic tactics to make you perform at your absolute peak. No more excuses, and I will see you in the next one.